Imagine a small, blue, mesmerizing eye that has been a symbol of protection for thousands of years, a symbol that transcends cultures and religions. In this video, we embark on a journey through time to uncover the true story behind the evil eye, known as the Nazar-Boncugu. We'll explore its ancient origins, scientific insights, cultural variations, religious interpretations, and the persistent myths that have shaped our belief in its power. Get ready to dive into a narrative where superstition meets science, and tradition intertwines with modern psychology. Historical origins. Our story begins in the ancient cradle of civilization. Archaeological evidence suggests that the concept of protective eye dates back to as early as 3300 BCE in Mesopotamia, where early craftsmen carved primitive eye-shaped amulets to ward off misfortune. In ancient Egypt, the symbol of Horus's eye, Wedjat, served as a powerful talisman believed to protect pharaohs even in the afterlife. As time progressed, the use of protective eye symbols spread across the Mediterranean. By 1500 BCE, advancements in glassmaking led to the production of vibrant blue glass amulets in Egypt and later in the Phoenician regions. These early proto-evil eyes sailed with seafarers, finding their way to ancient Greece and Rome, where similar beliefs in the power of the evil eye, Boscanos, were well documented. Even in Central Asia, Turkic peoples revered the Gaki Munkuk, an early version of the blue eye, which became a symbol of luck and protection, influencing traditions that persist in modern Turkish culture. Scientific explanations. Despite centuries of belief, modern science finds no evidence that a gaze can emit harmful energy. The phenomenon often referred to as the evil eye is better understood through psychological concepts such as a nocebo effect, where negative expectations can produce adverse outcomes, and placebo effect, where belief in protection can boost confidence and reduce stress. Research in psychology suggests that the human brain is wired to interpret prolonged or intense eye contact as a potential threat, a survival mechanism inherited from our ancestors. When someone feels they are being intensely looked at, their amygdala, the brain's fear center, can trigger a stress response. This reaction, combined with cultural narratives, might make everyday misfortune seem as though they were caused by a malevolent gaze, reinforcing the myth even in the absence of a real supernatural force. Cultural beliefs. The belief in the evil eye is as diverse as it is ancient. Throughout the Mediterranean and the Middle East, the Nazar-Boncugu has become an iconic symbol. Mediterranean and Middle East. In Turkey, the blue Nazar-Boncugu is ubiquitous, adorning homes, vehicles, and even clothing. Nearby regions celebrate similar symbols like the Hamsa, Fatima's hand, a protective emblem common in both Islamic and Jewish traditions. In Greece and Italy, the fear of the evil eye, known as malocchio or bozerblick, is so ingrained that elaborate rituals and amulets are used to deflect its curse. Asia and beyond. In India, the concept of Nazar is taken very seriously, with rituals ranging from applying a black mark on a newborn's face to specific ceremonies during celebrations. In Latin America, the idea of mal de ojo leads to unique protective practices, such as using specific charms or rituals to remove the curse from an afflicted person. Every culture, in its own creative way, has designed methods to deflect or absorb a negative energy supposedly emanating from envious or overly admiring stares. Religious interpretations. Religious teachings have both endorsed and cautioned against a belief in the evil eye. Islam. Islamic tradition acknowledges the reality of the evil eye through prophetic sayings, yet it discourages reliance on amulets like the Nazar-Boncugu. Instead, Muslims are urged to seek protection through prayer and recitation of specific verses from the Quran, such as Ayatul Kursi and the last two chapters, Falaq and Nas. Christianity. While the Bible rarely discusses a literal evil eye, early Christians living in Mediterranean cultures adopted local superstitions. In Orthodox traditions, specific prayers to ward off the evil eye are still common, whereas in popular practice, phrases like "God bless you" serve as a verbal talisman. Judaism. In Jewish culture, the concept of the ayin hara, evil eye, is deeply embedded. Traditional practices include avoiding excessive praise of one's possessions or children to prevent invoking jealousy. Talismans such as the Hamsa have become prevalent as a means of protection. Eastern religions. In Hinduism and Buddhism, Similar ideas prevail. Rituals to counteract the negative influence of envious stares are common, from the application of protective markings to the chanting of mantras, reflecting a universal desire to shield oneself from unseen harm. Myths and truths. Over centuries, numerous myths have grown around the Nazar Bonkyugu. Here are some of the most common ones, contrasted with reality revealed by history and science. Myth: a cracked or broken Nazar Bonkyugu indicates that the evil eye has hit you. Truth: cracks in these amulets are usually the result of physical stress, temperature changes, or manufacturing imperfections. While people may interpret such damage as a sign of protection taking a hit, there is no scientific basis for this belief. Myth: the blue color of the Nazar Bonkyugu holds magical properties that absorb negative energy. Truth: the blue color became standard primarily due to historical production techniques using cobalt and copper oxides in ancient glassmaking. While blue is indeed eye-catching, there is no inherent power in the color itself to neutralize negative forces. Myth: only envious, ill-intentioned gazes cause the evil eye. A look of admiration is harmless. Truth: in popular lore, even well-intentioned admiration can inadvertently cast an evil eye if it is overly intense. Scientifically, however, there is no difference in the effect of a gaze based on the observer's intent. The perceived curse is more a product of cultural conditioning than of any physical reality. Myth: without wearing a Nazar Bonkyugu, one is defenseless against the evil eye. Truth: various cultures have developed a wide range of protective rituals, such as reciting prayers, wearing different types of talismans, or even performing specific gestures to ward off misfortune. The amulet itself serves as a psychological comfort rather than an impenetrable shield against harm. Myth: individuals with blue eyes are more likely to cast a powerful evil eye. Truth: there is no scientific link between eye color and the capacity to project any mystical influence. This belief likely stems from cultural stereotypes and visual associations rather than any verifiable phenomenon. Myth: the power of the evil eye is so formidable that even a stray compliment can trigger misfortune. Truth: while excessive praise can sometimes lead to feelings of discomfort or jealousy in social contexts, any negative outcomes are more likely due to psychological effects like self-fulfilling prophecies than to an actual supernatural curse. Conclusion: from ancient Mesopotamia to modern-day urban centers, the Nazar Bonkyugu remains a fascinating blend of art, belief, and psychology. It symbolizes humanity's age-old quest for protection against forces we do not fully understand, a quest that has woven together threads of myth, culture, religion, and science. Whether you view it as a mere decorative object or a powerful talisman, its enduring presence is a testament to profound ways in which human belief can shape our reality. In a world where the unseen often holds as much sway as the seen, the evil eye continues to remind us that sometimes the power of belief is the most potent shield of all.